Wes. Welcome to the Damu Kiwe conversation. Voice of the coach, voice of the West Coast, Big Bad W. Hey, check this out. Young Ant Jefe and Spiderloc. Oh, this is getting really out of hand, gentlemen. Hey, look, man, it's the hottest podcast on YouTube. We currently shadow ban. Hit that like button. Help us get active in this chat so that they'll start sending more people to us. Whenever the algorithm gets reported, like Reggie Wright Jr. did, if the algorithm will not recommend that and even won't even show the notifications. So the only way we can do that is if you guys are sending a message assuring that you guys are loving this content, then they might start recommending me again. We going to grind hard for 2 weeks. We're going to get back in the algorithm, but that's what they do to try to silence our voice. We will not be silenced. That goes for the United States government, and that goes for pork butt. The grief in with your mental. Pork butt. Shout out my boy, Paperboy Newsstand. He here with the content. We're going to get right into it. Let's go.
Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that daily report. And I salute out to Spiderloc as well as Young Ant Jefe. And in the beginning, they were homies and even doing content together. But like I told everybody, not everything lasts forever. So let's get straight into it. Now, if you guys follow Young Ant Jefe's channel, he always does a bunch of stories, being that he did a lot of time in the feds. And in this particular story, he was talking about catching Fade with Tiny Loft, who's from East Coast Crip. Now, Young Ant said, don't ever get it twisted. Him and Tiny Loft, rest in peace, was homies. Now, Young Ant said Tiny Loft wanted to watch stories on the TV that was already programmed for TMZ. Now, Young Ant said he was heated, but being that an older homie from East Coast Crip told him to leave it alone, he left it alone and he went to his cell. Now, Young Ant said while he was chilling in his cell, an East Coast Crip member came over there to holler at him, and in the midst of him doing that, Tiny Loft followed along with him. Now, Young Ant said he tried to leave the situation alone, but Tiny Loft was too disrespectful with it. So he told the other East Coast Crip member to go outside the cell and basically be a lookout while he gets this situation out the way. Now, Young Ant said he doesn't know why Spiderloc was emotional because he didn't even say anything bad about that fade, nor did he even describe it. He just said him and Tiny Loft got that situation out the way. Now, Young Ant said this problem that he got with Spiderloc is all he did was tell a story. And he said Spiderloc went into detail basically saying that Tiny Loft was a small ninja, making it seem as though I picked on him and the only reason I found him was because he was smaller than me.
He tried to say, Loft was way littler than you, and blah, try to make it seem like you just beat on somebody that was littler than you, or you was picking on somebody, or you won because this person was littler than you.
Now, Young Ant told Spiderloc, I don't know what you drinking or smoking, but at that time when I caught Fade with Tiny Loft, rest in peace, we were both the same height and same weight. And at the end of the day, Young Ant said Tiny Loft was the one looking for trouble, and we sorted that out. Now, Spiderloc said he don't know what Young Ant's issue is with him because every time he mentions Young Ant on his platform, he always speaks positive about him. Now, Spiderloc told Young Ant, let's talk about the real reason you mad at me. And then he played a no-jumper clip of basically 607 basically getting on his knees and pretending that he's giving him head.
Really mad about, because I said something about that. And any over there pumping him up, agreeing with him, and thinking he cool after he let a man get down on his knees in front of him and fake face fellatio him, y'all those too.
Now, Spiderloc asked Young Ant, how in the hell did you pop up out of nowhere and try to cause a peace treaty with the Roman 60s and A-Trade Gangsta Crip when you weren't even a part of the war? Now, Spiderloc got a homie who's basically doing life from East Coast Crip, and he had something to say about Young Ant.
Man, I know all of you. I've been in the for all the faking, all the exaggerating their story, putting extras on stuff, and I would never talk bad about them. But what I'm doing, and I've been hearing some of the shit they got going on, and what I'm doing is trying to get niggas like them who got voices, and use y'all voices to save the young people. What y'all doing ain't gonna take y'all nowhere, but what happened to all the niggas that got invited on those jumpers?
to say these youngsters. Use your voices to say these youngsters. Let's get back to it.
Spiderloc said, don't believe everything you see on the internet because according to Infinitesimal, I'm no longer from East Coast Crip, but it's crazy because every time I pull up to the set, don't nobody say nothing like that to me. And then the boy tried to troll me with a girl from East Coast Crip, and this is what happened to her.
She going by what has been telling her the same. Probably whispering to you, texting. But when I come, it's a whole different thing. So she feel like, oh, upon meeting me, I could treat him a certain way. And now, when she see how she get treated and nobody supported her, she asked to get put off. Yeah, just so you want to speak on my cripping. That's how my cripping move when I come around.
Now, Spiderloc ended it off by telling Young Ant, don't worry about what type of drugs I'm taking, because my cripping is solid, and don't believe everything you see on the internet, because I've been doing this EC-ish since you was a little kid. Now, the issue that Young Ant as well as Spiderloc has with each other is pretty petty, and hopefully they get over it, but only time will tell. And now that you guys heard the content, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. Paperboy News Stand. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous out there. Gone.
Never.
So that was one video already. And now we're going to get to the next video. You know what I'm saying? And the next, let me close that one out, since we already ran that video. And then it's Spiderloc goes crazy on Ant Jefe. Let's get into it. Yeah, this Spiderloc Young Ant Jefe seems to be the best content on the street right now. If that's what you're looking for, salute to that OG that pops some real shit. Nigga, use y'all voice to say these youngsters like.
Yo, why you on your knees in front of them? He said he had dick in his phone, gang. He got to put the phone. Nobody heard that. I heard it. So we got to talk about that. We're not surprised, though. He got dick in his phone.
Smile on my face, defiling the grace, my name when I leave. I just wipe it off my sleeve. Believe when I leave, it's to progress my living. I'm a lot more cold now, a lot less forgiving. All I get around here still ain't good enough. Now I hear Spider ain't coming to the hood enough. And non-self neighborhood, ECG unit. I die for y'all DP. I'm DC, SP3, never got a DP.
I don't believe that you see on the internet, cuz on the dead homies really on you like gotta see about it when you really holla about it, cuz you talking DP. I ain't never been DP'd in my life. On the dead homies, like first and foremost, you talking crazy, cuz on the dead homies, you talking crazy. You talk about nigga.
Hey man, free brick baby, man. You know, so yeah, I've been seeing the back and forth a little bit. Ant Jefe, Spiderloc. You know, it's been some little discrepancies, bro. I'm here, I'm just spectating right now, you know.
Thanks for that hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spiderloc. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
I don't know if y'all heard my homie Tiny J Box when the concept of DP came up, but he said quite clearly, we not them kind of Crips. That's my little homie, free the homie T Box, Eastside. I don't know what's wrong with Ant Jefe. He mad at the Loc, cuz I ain't did no nothings to him. This must be something he done had in his heart just brewing, you digitalize? Because I ain't did nothing but be a good homie to Ant, cuz invite him to my platform, virtually and in person. Always said positive things about him. I've never said anything negative about him. What?
When you say virtually and in person, yeah, bro. This is Spider funny, bro.
One time, long time ago, I said, I don't know why the homie over there discussing that with Demon Time. Cuz text me and told me I could have texted him about it. That kind of like, that was weird, but I said, all right, for sure. After that, I seen him talking about my daughter picture, and calling it weird that I use my daughter baby picture on the thumbnail. I ain't say nothing though. I just said, I guess that little agreement was off. I ain't gonna text no nigga about no, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't tripping. I just been doing my thing, bro. But he seemed to be upset. He made a video. I ain't watched it on my mama. However, somebody did, and they sent me this. So, you know, this is what, let me see. I'm blind ass, can't even see that my glass is kind of foggy, so I'm gonna read it from right here. So this is what I was told. The ad said, talking about you weird, trying to spin a narrative. You know, narrative is one of them popular words now, like narcissists. You feel me? You know, and be trying to like show he got a vocabulary. I have spin no narrative. There is no narrative. I have no idea what he's referring to as to a narrative. I only know facts. And then we have a very simple interaction. It's simple to document. We haven't had a lot of interaction. You know what I'm saying? So then he said, speaking on a no draw situation in the Reggie Rice situation, you asked him to stay out of, I don't know, what about, I asked him to stay out of, maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but the no draws, yeah, that's something I share with the world, no shame. Yeah, one day I made a quick move. I had to do laundry. It was laundry day.
Peter. Blood, remember this nigga was sacking in the khakis with the dog.
Yeah, they was on SBI case about that, bro. Want to go commando? That's a choice, bro. Nigga don't want to gotta wear drawers if they don't got to.
Yeah. So what? Did he say? I asked him to stay out of something. And Locs don't beg people to give them another chance. Oh yeah, I was on the phone. This internet at all no more because I was part of like a internet gang click trolling, and then I had a conversation. I was recorded being casual. I wasn't begging from a reality standpoint. I don't give a but I was having fun talking to some people I thought was my partners. I wouldn't give I don't beg for bro. But I see.
He's talking about the Damu Kiwe conversation. He's saying they were an internet gang. Bro, how do you got a gang on the internet? Like you just doing cyber drive-bys, nigga. What the fuck? A gang? Nigga, this is a team of YouTubers and street niggas that stand on the truth. That's it. You said that you was compromised. That's what you said. Matter of fact, we're going to run this content again and flame SPI up. We only stand for the truth, Spider. Stop trying to downplay that, homie.
You bit on the internet. You was more. I should have known when you was chummy with 600 that this type of shit was coming. Get bit. Locs don't beg people to give them another chance. Queerdo. And young homies and older homies calling you out on the net. Man, you seen 3 people in the park, bro. Matter of fact, today is Sunday. I'm not, no, that ain't, you got me misunderstood. You thinking about Spiderloc. I'm Baby Spider from 97th Street. DP. It's the same group of people that couldn't make up their mind to court me on, nigga. I don't know who you think you talking to or about. I'm not impressed with gangbanging. I don't give a fuck about gangbanging. I used to gangbang a long time ago. That old nigga in the park you seen talking and wouldn't open his mouth because he ain't got no teeth, the smoker, he's throwing meetings, showing my picture to young niggas that ain't never met me, telling them I ain't no good. My best friend from about the 90s ain't from the set. His name is Bullet. He got a brother named Tootie. He got a cousin named Fudgy.
This nigga explaining. Oh, shit, you
Fudgy
down bad,
used to
Spider.
be, well, he little sleep.
Damn, I was going to run that just because he was denying it. Now I know why he was denying it. This nigga on here explaining himself and proving himself at 50. This is when it's over, my nigga. This is when you down bad, my nigga. You ain't got to explain nothing if that's really what it is. You seed and give power to the niggas you explaining yourself to. You give governance and dominance over to criticize and judge you to a bunch of people who truly don't give two shits about you. And fuck all that. But yeah, that's why he did said that.
He used to be baby sleep. He I don't know now because he turned Lil Sleep because Lil Sleep had got the boot ran off. But
it been a couple of little internet skirmishes too. I seen Odie and Slim had some gripes with Spider. I think it was Trap. It was, hella little shit.
But now I guess Lil Sleep back. So I don't know if it's two Lil Sleeps. But anyway, Fudgy is Sleep. And then I ain't gonna say Tootie gangbang name, but they try to send Fudgy and Tootie to go holler at Bullet to try to call me, bro. Gangbanging. That's your problem. You impressed with gangbang. I don't give a fuck about no gangbanging. Older homies and young homies. Then that was Asmo. That's not my homie. And talking about DPs, that's him and Nina Boy that get DPs. I ain't never been DP, nigga. Fuck you think this is? Matter of fact, today is Sunday. Asmo running from a DP today. And if he don't come get his DP today, he ain't from East Coast. Yeah, nigga, since you think you know so much about what's going on the coastline, and I bet you Nina Boy, you'll never see Nina Boy back around the East Coasters. Never. Niggas been talking about putting me. That song you heard in the intro is 20 years old. Know how long niggas been talking about DP and me? Imagine that. This queerdo ass nigga, he say, and older homies calling you out on the net. Yeah, on the net, nigga. My most recent appearance at a Crip Jackie, at a function was Crip Jackie funeral, cuz. All the people who feel however you say they felt like that then. Nigga, you see what happened, nigga? Well, the nigga said out his mouth,
you ran up out of there. Yeah, them niggas gave you a pass because of who funeral it was. They didn't want to fuck up the funeral, but they was on your helmet. They was on this nigga Koofy for bringing a Mountaineer cameraman. They don't know if this nigga was Vlad or the feds. He's supposed to brought a Mountaineer cameraman to the homegirl funeral. I'm just saying, my nigga, that's what happened. Don't try to act like that was validation that you was all good. If that's what you counting on to solidify your thing, the itsy bitsy spiders go up the water spout. Down come the rain and wash the spider out.
Move you on my mama. You can't go to the set. Got a DP over your head. Look, bro, I go where I want to go when I want to go. I don't hang out with men by choice. I stopped hanging out years ago. If you feel like you proud of yourself because you hang with men, that's cool. Have a ball. I've been stopped doing that. But just know.
Yeah, after that phone call drop, it was a lot of speculation about this, that, and the third. Spider, in his set, this, that, and the third. You could tell he don't be tripping about the internet little speculation or what he took hell long to like address it or like giving insight about that shit, right? And yeah, bro.
After G Unit, I was back in the set at a trap on 75th. Asked the 717 trays, asked the 6-pack, asked the 9-7s. Find an EC that ever did something to me, nigga. I ain't been running no popularity contest, trying to have everybody like me or love me. I am the LOEC, nigga. This ain't nothing new. Where the fuck you been, nigga? DP over your head. He never got a DP. He never. I forgot him. He reading the third person. So he said, DP over your head, he never got a DP himself, and you got bigger fish to fry. I have no fish to fry, bro. I won't entertain this because this is fun. Man, show him, man. That sound like some bitch shit, nigga. I wouldn't give a fuck. Put it out there. You running your mouth, nigga. I ain't gonna bite my tongue on my mama. Because look, all I ever did was show this nigga love. I don't know if he mad because I don't approve of this type of activity.
I said the feds, we call those snipers and gunners. I said you just put
What are you doing? I'm recording.
What the?
He said he got.
He's about to top two dudes up.
You might have in your mouth the way you on your knees.
Yo, why you on your knees in front of them?
That's what he really mad about.
That's
I said something about
work.
that. And any nigga over there pumping him up, agreeing with him, and thinking he.
Hey, Spider be wanting he want that support against him. And any nigga agreeing with him, yeah, nah, that was Paul's. That nigga on his knees, jumping in front, touching on my lap. Nah. You was a little too touchy-feely, nigga. You trying to feel to the left and low, huh? That's what niggas on. This nasty work. Hey, Young Ant Buffet. And you just giggle. This shit is crazy. Did Adam 16 turn out Ant Buffet, nigga? These are questions going on.
Cool. After he let a man get down on his knees in front of him and fake face fellatio him, y'all queerdos too. That's what he really mad about. But look, we wasn't the same. I seen you jump out your car with a camera in an alley. I think you.
But what make it worse though is when Adam gets to talking about some. Oh, you about to top two dudes off? Like, hold on, bro. Don't play with me like that, bro. He about to top you off. That's what you into. Wearing thongs and doing homosexual photo shoots. Don't try to put me with you, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
It was an Inglewood family hood. Show some fresh graffiti. Explain why it was there, who did it, who don't like who. I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it. But I did find this one. This type of activity proves we ain't the same, cuz I've been figured that out.
I got in my car and I went and did my own investigation. And when I did it, when I went to do my own investigation, this is what I came upon. Nowhere on that wall was the roller 60s crossed out. Nowhere on that wall was the roller 60s crossed out.
Now, mind you, that's fresh gang bang. Now, you can go to this page just about 10 months ago, and you'll find that, and it says Rolling 60 members, the first few words. And go see how much detailed gang banging talk he do online. Got the nerve to call me messy. Imagine that. I don't give a f about no gang banging. Talking about my G homies calling me out. I see every time somebody called me and said something positive about Ant, I think got the big head. I called him and say, hey, my homie Whoopty Whoop said this. My homie Whoop Whoop said that. But I never called him and told him about the bad calls. When he first jumped out here, pushing peace with the 60s, Timmy Tuck was wondering how he gonna push peace when he ain't never been a part of the war. He wanted me to come on here and say that. His G homie. I ain't never, I leave that alone. Then I was looking to do something for my little homie that got a gang.
But wouldn't that's a good thing though. He ain't commit no genocide, nigga. When it comes to that situation or whatever, have you know what I'm talking about? But what I don't get is, wouldn't it soften the blow lesser, right? If it was who wasn't directly involved trying to push peace, right? They like you wasn't the nigga going over there.
No, not necessarily, bro. I think that the niggas that lost the most were the ones that were in it. So a nigga that didn't participate in it, he might have strife and beat niggas up and some other shit. Nigga, we been smacking. My little brother got shot. My cousin got killed. My big homie or little homie got they noodles not. Nigga, you talking about you finna push the peace. Nigga, fuck you, what you talking about in that piece. Nigga, I'm on bullshit. So that's what I think Spider was trying to hint at. But just because he he wasn't on that with the 6 O's don't mean he wasn't on that with some of his ops. Niggas beef with different niggas. They got a big ass hood. But even more than that, I get what Spider trying to say, but it looks, just from the outside looking in, it appears that Melvin Farmer hollering at Whack 100 to get Young Ant Buffet up on No Jumper and to do an interview with him, that they're in accord. That's an older generation and a more younger generation. They in accord in representations over Young Ant Hefe. And I seen Young Ant Hefe clarifying the record multiple times when he was wrong. People troll him about always being wrong and coming back to clarify the record and apologizing. I'm not going to clown Ant Hefe for realizing he's wrong and coming back and righting that wrong. That's what a man do. And especially if his intentions was to peace, that's only congruent and go further to support that that's what his intentions really was. So on this one, I'm not going to troll Young Ant Buffet that he didn't, his homie says that he didn't do that. I'm quite sure Ant Buffet would say right now, well, good looking out for my homie, because he just helped keep me up out of jail, nigga. Let's go.
You trying to squash some shit, and I understand it from the standpoint of like, okay, you ain't a nigga who is active type shit, right? So you don't even really dictate shit. You feel me? The who's gonna be swinging iron is the we need to be talking to type shit.
Right,
but the niggas who wasn't directly involved should be liaisons, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But I mean, shit, hey.
Time infant and he writing books, trying to do positive things right now with his life from behind the wall. And I was willing to, I had scrapped the whole first episode. It would have been out because Ant name came up and it didn't come up in a positive light. But this is a little piece. I'm going to play the whole piece. This is the whole first episode of a series that was going to be called Buried Alive, Not Quite. That was the tentative title of me and my homie Infant Sag creating content from behind the wall. And all I ever did was show Ant love. And I'm going to show you another example of how I wasn't ever trying to talk bad about Ant. Like I say, as G homie say, how he going to push peace. He ain't never been part of the war. Imagine that. And then my little homie, I'm going to play the whole thing for context. So just be patient with me. And when it gets to Ant name, we're going to pause it and check it out. I only played the whole thing. I would have just clipped it and played that part, right? But I want you to see how I wasn't looking for this. We having a whole other conversation about positivity, and you want to know how ECs think about me. You want to pick, you bid on the title again on the internet. It said Park for the East Coasters. Then you said 3 niggas. Then you saw 3 niggas. Then,
right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having
that like button.
I explained from my perspective the motivation of those 3 people individual. But like I told you, yeah, Asmo, he got to go get his today, or it's a Thuvo Rapo on my mama. But yeah, I was having a positive
man. Bro, shout out SBI first off, right? Shout out Jefe. Shout out Asmo, bro. It's crazy from the outside looking in. Niggas thought them niggas was home. As we see, it's been unraveling as of late. You know what I'm talking about? And yeah, bro, this was a good, cause Spider, he don't touch on shit. It was a lot of shit that he haven't touched on since shit, I guess, happened or whatever have you. But, it was a good segment, but he giving niggas some insight. Cause a lot of people, it was a lot of fake titles going around talking about his standing in the set, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm talking about? And he just giving some insight, even about I did a video on the Crip Jackie funeral. You know what I'm talking about? And I guess they was talking about him recording up there. But a boy ain't gonna do. He already said right, whatever. Hey, you. But if I even thought just niggas know what and what not to do if you've been in it, right? You homegrown type shit. But, Yeah, he just was like he told some cold stories, bro, about a lot of shit. It's a good. I'm gonna have a link to it in the description because it's a good little segment, and it give nigga insight as to like how to differentiate shit, the internet and the street type shit. You feel me? Yeah, bro. Hopefully they can get to the bottom of that shit. I seen they was like in communication. And Spider wasn't really trying to talk to Ant on the phone. He like, we can do this shit in public. Let's do it live, bro. Kick this shit off right or whatever. Hey, and I find that shit. It's cool as shit. I don't see nothing wrong with that. And it could be lucrative. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about? It is crazy, bro. This shit get Spider over that hump though. He almost to 100, 97,000, bro. Feel me? It's been here, nigga. It's been tugging, bro. Little internet good type shit. I don't knock him. Yeah, and we striving. We all trying to get there. I need the plaque, bro. Like the little female and set it off, bro. When she said, I need that buddy, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, y'all niggas let me know what y'all think about this shit. It's Ant was saying a whole lot, like he was semi-threatening us to expose Spider and things of that nature and shit like that, bro. Hopefully they can get to the bottom of it, bro. You know, it's this little shit, the little back and forth boo for content though. I ain't gonna lie, but you know what I'm saying? For content, nigga, for the Crips. Yeah, nigga. You know, I love y'all, nigga.
They said boo for the content. Content for the Crips. Hey, man, shout out my boy Wig TV, man. Wig TV still at it, man, as he should be. But look, it's been 32 minutes. We're going to go ahead and end this one and get it to y'all. Damu Kiwe conversation. Subscribe if you ain't already subscribed. We almost at 9,000. We're like 50 people from 9,000 subs on the road to 10,000 subs. Join us. Be a part of us. Blue Ridge Mob. Salute. Damu Kiwe conversation.